Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. That was a bit later start than usual. I forgot to pop the water heater. I'm also actually heating something up for later when we get to the whatchamacallit honor. I'm glad that the honor bot is it's working out. So I'll have to add Pop Nemo to that too, because the mod likes to do Pop Nemo instead of hello. But welcome everyone to today's stream. We're gonna be doing some fun things today. So today is the Game Awards day, and anybody can co-stream the Game Awards. There's like official Game Awards people. I don't really know what the fuck they do, but like you don't have to do that. So you don't have to do any of that. You can just do your own type of just co-stream, which is interesting. What's funny is that it means we can do whatever we want, right? So there is no guidelines and there's no rules to how we perform the co-stream. And so I've got a fun day ahead of you, ahead for us, okay? We're also playing a different game today because I was talking about it last night and I realized, oh man, this game would be kind of cool for all of you to see because I think this game has sort of been my top game for a very long time. And they've been doing some amazing things with this game for quite a while. The only problem is I think I need to get the other DLC because I don't think it downloaded. So just give me a second. But as I do that, I want to give you a heads up, okay? Today will be a long day. The Game Awards starts at, I don't even know when it starts actually. When does the Game Awards start? 7? Jesus Christ. So it starts in about 6.5 hours, which is pretty, that's pretty intense. So 6.5 hours, and it lasts like, what, 2 hours roughly? We're going to be sitting through the entire thing, okay? And I want you to know, if you hate when people talk over your movie, you're going to hate it being here, okay? This is how it's going to go. Because do you know why? Imagine if I just gave you raw gameplay of the whatchamacallit, the Game Awards, right? Sure, that's nice and all, except you can get that from, and I'm not kidding you can get that from MK Ice and Fire HD on YouTube, who I think is probably a lot better at it than I am. And it's fine because I don't know. I just like doing that. What's funny is a lot of people on YouTube I think hate the VOD where I play the dating game because they hate that I keep stopping the game to talk about it. But I'm like, dude, like I'm like, I don't know. There's like something like because you kind of have to. I feel like it's the perfect time to do that if that makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna do some pretty neat and interesting things. There's a lot of really cool things today that I've got prepared for the Game Awards. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. As mentioned too, we're playing a very different game today because we haven't really played different games in a while. We've been kind of stuck in Path of Exile 2 land. And I've actually got something different for Path of Exile 2 coming up. I'm not going to play it too much on stream anymore because I'm going to wait until I get to endgame. So I'll still be doing it off stream, but I'll be condensing it down a lot of the thoughts that I have about the game, right? Also, there's a download. Oh god, there's a download starting. What the fuck is this? Why is it downloading something? Okay, if it starts to lag, I'm so sorry. Okay, if it lag, I'm sorry. It downloading. It lag, I'm sorry. It downloading. I don't know why. How long will this take? 3 minutes. It's gonna take 3 minutes. Hopefully you still hear me, which would be interesting. And there's a lot of different things happening within the games that we used to play, actually. Generation Zero, for instance, has a major update called I think the Showdown update. I've been wanting to play that game again and actually like finish it because I've just been waiting to get back to it. But I've been waiting for the game to finish fully based on what they've been doing because it is a fun game. The problem is that it's just kind of hard to stick with the game and play it over and over again when it keeps on getting updates. So I've just been waiting for the game to finish. What's interesting is that this is the final update. So in a weird way, we've now hit the perfect timing for everything. And Generation Zero is that really interesting game where you're in Sweden fighting against robots, which I found funny. No More Room in Hell has apparently gone even more downhill. And I'm very curious to see how it goes. However, it seems like it's been getting better. So it seems like No More Room in Hell 2 has been getting slowly better. And I've never talked about this game on stream, but this is sort of a personal moment for me. I thought this game was a fantastic zombie game in the first source mod. And then even the standalone one was also really good too. There was something very, very deep and visceral about it. The second one was kind of a wash. I played it a little bit from my friend's account. and it wasn't. It was just missing so many different features. All the zombie stuff was just gone. Now they're slowly adding it back, but let's see how it goes. On top of that, there's some other weird news I think you might all like. So I don't know how to explain this. So let me just talk about this. This is not a Halloween moment, but it is Halloween adjacent. There's a lot of UAPs appearing over places like New York. And I don't know if you know this, but this has been going on for a while. So UAPs are the new name for UFOs, right? The problem with the name UFO is that for a long time it had the connotation of little green alien men, right? Just little green aliens. I don't even like. I guess aliens don't really. I'm hoping that aliens have moved beyond gender as well, but little green aliens that just kind of pop out of nowhere and then suck you up and then anally probe you, right? This is not that though, and it's interesting to see the development of this. Now, I don't believe in aliens. I believe that maybe there could be, but it's sort of the same thing as saying, well, I don't know what's happening outside my door. Somebody could be getting shot. Somebody could be falling over, or there could be a cat outside. I have no clue. It's like Schrodinger's front door, where unless he opens the door, he has no clue what's going on outside, right? Same deal here, and also the download's done. So sorry about that. And so if you think of it in terms of that, what the fuck is this song? If you think of it in terms of that, it's hard to sort of say otherwise, whether or not aliens don't exist. But the interesting part is that you don't really need aliens to have UAPs. So UAPs is the new term for UFOs because of that connotation. Because of that connotation and the ways that people found it kind of silly to say, oh, I saw something flying in the sky like a UFO. Apparently, they had a lot of issues with people coming forward to report this stuff. And now the people are starting to report it more. And it's been going on for a very long time. What's interesting is that, this has not been new news. This has been very old news for, I feel like, over a decade now. That a lot of very strange flying aircraft have been appearing for whatever reason, right? The problem is that it's so vague as to basically be meaningless because we don't really know why it happens. We just sort of see them everywhere and they're there to float around us, basically. And we don't really know why they're here and why they're over Staten Island or why they're over New York or why they're over it's because you would think they'd be over Area 51, but no, they're in major city centers. And New York is probably the most well-known city center, I feel like. Not that it's like the largest, but when you think of city centers, when I think of America and what it represents, and when I think of America and the city center, the center of life there, and when I think of America and their financial system and where the capital is for that, I think New York, right? So it's interesting to see that all the stories are about New York and UAPs. What's interesting about this is that because no one really knows what they are, there's a bunch of theories going around, right? Could be aliens. You don't really know. But, I lean more towards realistic interpretations and in the form of we've had consumer drones for, I feel like, 10 years now. And if consumer drones can be and act very similarly to aircraft that we can't even explain, I can only imagine what the military grade stuff is like. Because I think there's something interesting about this dichotomy that people never really think about, and it's that juxtaposition between military might and the casual civilian technology. The drones that we have access to are pretty damn fast as is, and with enough effort, you can program them to do some very cool fireworks shows, right? Like there was one recently, which I don't know if it was a real one, but it did seem like a cool concept at least, where it looked like someone casted a meteor spell over the city, and there was like flame bolts flying down, which seemed kind of neat actually. And again, if you showed that to somebody in the Middle Ages, they would be like, "Oh my God, we're going to die. This is the end of all life." But that's with like effectively consumer grade drones. Like you can basically use them however you want. It's not like they're crazy strong or anything. They're just kind of there. And presumably, if you're a military, I'm assuming you'd have even more drones that can do even wilder things that are much more effective at what they do and probably even faster too. Because I think back to sort of like the supersonic thing, right? We never thought we could break supersonic. We never thought it was physically possible, and then the military did. The military did in order to make a fighter jet, And this stuff just happens. Or even think of the internet, right? No one ever thinks like the world will be connected. And then the military develops the internet. It becomes a civilian thing eventually, but initially it was created by the military in the US in order to, run their systems and connect them all. So it's a bit of a fascinating thing that's happening at the same time as everything else because it presents this weird problem of what do you do and what do you say about these weird flying vehicles, right? And I'm curious because I never look up in the sky. It's sort of that thing from Invincible where the son and the dad are going out and they're practicing, and then the son's like, "Won't we be in trouble? Won't people see me?" And then the dad's like, "No, son, nobody ever looks up in the sky. You'd be surprised at how many people do." And it's true. Like, how often do you look up at the sky to see a bird or a plane? I don't. I only look up to see a plane if I hear it, and I only look up to see a bird if I hear it. Otherwise, if something falls from the sky onto my head, I'm going to die. And that's a very common way of dying, apparently, just randomly. So, very fascinating stuff to see. I enjoy this alien timeline a lot. I find aliens to be kind of a cool topic because if they are real, just imagine how cool they would be and also how terrifying that would be. But also, it gives us the opportunity to have an XCOM style timeline where humanity unites against the aliens, which I think would be more interesting than humanity fighting each other, right? Because that's boring. But XCOM, if you could fight aliens, that'd be kind of cool. Anyways, I'm saying this because I don't want to be anally probed. That's sort of not my goal. Today, aside from the aliens anally probing us, we've got some interesting things. Actually, but before we can continue too, my wife told me so it's Infinity Nikki. It was funny. So I told her that like the story was starting to drag on, and she was like, "Honey, I didn't even listen to the story." She's like, "I skipped the entire story." I was like, "Oh, okay," but she said the game gets a lot better and there's way more costumes. So she was like, "Just take your time, go through it, and it's once you're done the story, the game opens up." And I'm like, "Okay, great." But anyways, so for today we got some cool things. Today we're not doing the usual slate of games. We're actually doing something slightly different. Even though Infinity Nikki is on screen, I just thought it'd be funny to have her photos there because that's my queen character, Slay Queen. That's my costume. We're gonna be doing some fun games. We're gonna be doing a little special segment for the Game Awards that I've cooked up that I think is gonna be absolutely awful. We're also gonna be making a bingo card for it together to see what's going to happen. I've got a couple of bingo card topic ideas, so I'm very curious to see how it sort of plays out, but I think a little bingo for it could be fun. I'm hoping, but the bingo is going to range from ambitious to like wacky physical things that happen there. So let's see how it goes. We're also going to be doing some games during that segment. So they're not really active games, most of them. They're mostly idle games, but I think you'll enjoy the slate of games, and it's actually going to have quite a bit of a chatter participation as well, because I'll be pitting you, chat, into some of these games. So let's see how it goes. I think it'll be really, really fun to see how effective you all will be within these games. But to start the day, I've got a new game for you all called Rift Breaker, which I think is a fantastic game. It's a great game in my mind because it blends a lot of that factory element of Factorio with on a much more local scale, but also even on a more global scale. Like that, the Rift Breaker has had the multi-world, multi-planet thing for way before, with actually really interesting and good action RPG combat. It's actually surprisingly good. In a way, it plays like PoE 2, but a little bit faster and a little bit slower in different ways. It's sort of why I'm playing this game, because playing PoE 2 made me realize something. And it's a part of a larger talk that I have on it, but I'm sort of collecting my thoughts still. And it's going to be done on Friday after the Web Fishing Awards. So I know what we're doing after the Web Fishing Awards. I know what we're doing for the rest of that today. And I know what we're going to be doing in order to lead into more PoE 2 stuff. So, but I think it'll be good for my talking points, because I enjoy talking. Anyways, I've got I should have a song for you if I can find the link. This is a very interesting song, actually. And it's a song that I think is going to feel very nostalgic for most people, because I kind of forgot that the band existed, actually. This band is extremely old, and there's two songs today. So we're going to play one song now and another song later today. This song is a bit more, let's say, active in its vibe. The song, it's interesting because I remember back then, when this song came out, it was everywhere. Like this shit was really popular. and it makes sense because it's a style that you just don't really hear except from this one particular group. And what their style is surprisingly unique as well. There's something about the song that sounds so strangely forward looking. Like it still fits in today and in today's soundscape, right? It doesn't feel dated like a Frank Sinatra song kind of does. It doesn't feel like a classic, but at the same time, it is effectively. But it just happens, to have somehow sounded way ahead of its time compared to you know everything else we've had. So please do enjoy the song. It's called "Loud Pipes" by Ratatat. Again, very old song. It's gonna get loud up in here, so hope your ears are ready. I hope that you enjoy the song because I really enjoy this entire group and really specifically this album too. Please enjoy. Yeah, that's a good song. I distinctly remember this era of music. Not really an era of music, but like this time period where a lot of different artists were playing with the idea of combining more traditional genres of sounds. I don't really want to say traditional genres of music because it's hard to place this song in any particular genre, but more traditional soundscapes that are typically associated with certain genres and applying an electronica feel to it. And here specifically, it sounds a bit like a rock thing mixed in with the electronics, with electronic music, which I find so fascinating because I really enjoy this. Right, growing up with this is the music that I listen to, along with Tame Impala, which actually has a lot of the same notes. I played Tame Impala songs on this channel before, especially their greatest hits from a long time ago. And yeah, it's fascinating to sort of see the similarities between them all. Um, and it's interesting to think that these songs still sound so timeless, right? You would think with the electronic noises and the way that they do everything, it would sound a bit dated at some points. I think a great example of this is how Daft Punk, the Ram album, in many ways sounds like a classic album. Like it sounds like a song full of classic songs. It sounds in a way captive of like an older era of time back when clubs and discotheques were a thing, right? So just referring to the one Jojo Morodo or something. I think that's his name. Monologue on that one song, which I always love that. I love a song that starts with a monologue. There's something appealing about that. But something like this, I feel like it's gonna still be listened to years later and years before. Not to say that certain types of songs will just be old, but it this song it's hard to place in terms of timeline. It's very hard. And there's other types of songs that combine different genres with electronica that you can definitely place. Like that one song with Owl City. Na, 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 na. I think it's a Fireflies? What's it called again? Yeah. Fireflies to me, like I listen to Fireflies and I go, oh yeah, that's like 2000s. But again, this song and Loud Pipes by Ratatat is only 3 years apart. And it's strange the way that sounds can feel um, either timeless or very stuck in time. It's hard to explain, and I wonder if it's a connotation thing, right? If I show Fireflies to somebody, like just listen to the song here. Like if I showed that song to somebody new today, like somebody who was born maybe let's say my niece, right? Because she's like Gen Alpha, I think, or Gen Z. She's somewhere. If I showed her this song, would she place it to today's time or would she place it to the 2000s, right? But I didn't grow up with Frank Sinatra, and I listened to Frank Sinatra, and he sounds extremely old. Not even because of the quality of the song. Like even if you listen to a quote unquote remastered version of the song, which you'll hear here, like with "Fly Me to the Moon," which I still hold that they should have remastered. That's Life because I feel like that's a much better song of his. But whatever. I find it funnier if I stop the song right there. But you see what I mean? It sounds like it comes from a very older era. But I don't know what that quality is of a song that makes it sound like that. I just know that it does sort of travel a long time and a long space and ends up feeling like a certain way. But some songs have that quality, others don't. Um, It's strange to me. Another song that I feel like is very timeless that doesn't really feel like it's stuck in any particular era except maybe like early 2000s is the "You've Got a Friend in Me" song from Toy Story. God, there's so many different songs of this kind. And again, I can find even an example of an older song that's even towards the time of Frank Sinatra when he originally recorded "Fly Me." Holy shit, there is a "My Way" Ria mastered. What the fuck? Well, either way, I like the weird noises. That could also sound very very modern. Like I feel like what a wonderful world if you listen to that song and even if you listen to a remastered version, right, without any of the artifacts of an older time. Not to say that that's a bad sound, but to say that that does have an effect on your perception. You realize, oh wow, it really does sound like a modern day take on a song about life. It's just it's timeless. It's not even the lyrics. It's just the way that the way that the sounds are, the way that they feel, the way that everything hits you, the way that everything moves. Anyways, I have to be right back because my fried chicken is actually burning inside the oven. I can smell it. I'm gonna get the fried chicken. Please enjoy the placeholder drum and bass. Oh shit! I'll be right back in just a moment, and when we're back, I'll get right into Riftbreaker. For context, the fried chicken is not for now. It's actually for later. But that bad boy has to stay outside to get the oil out and all that good stuff. So it's for later during the games portion, the game awards, because there's no way I can do like a 9 hour, 10 hour stream without eating. Okay. Ooh, mukbang Thursday. We need like a different name for mukbang. Is there another term for mukbang that like rhymes? What's a Korean word for Thursday? Translate. You guys want to hear the translation? Here, we'll do Korean. Thursday. Oh, wait, actually, wait, chat. Look at this. It sounds pretty good. Look, listen. Mogi. Mogio. Mogi. That means Thursday. Mukbang Mogi. Wait a minute. Maybe we could. We could do a mukbang Mogi every single Thursday. I'm butchering the pronunciation. We'll do mukbang Thursday. Mogi mukbang. Man, Mod, you're actually a genius. I don't know how you always do it. Are you Korean? You secretly Korean? Despite having a last name that's not Korean? Or are you a K-pop stan, huh? Answer me. What's your favorite K-pop band, huh? Is it BTS? Is it WTF? Is it GPS? Is it Wi-Fi? Sorry, I just find the names, the little acronyms for boy band. I'm gonna say this. I think K-pop boy band groups have terrible names. I think the industry as a whole has butchered the chances of a boy band getting really, really big because they failed to capture the same naming cadence as girl groups. New Jeans, nonsensical, rolls off the tongue, right? Blackpink doesn't make any sense. What's the resulting color? You can't just have two colors side by side, but totally works. BTS, behind the scenes, buttocks. Like, what the fuck does that mean? What's that other large one actually? Wait. Famous K-pop boy bands. What wasn't it like a major group? NCT, EXO, GOT7. GOT7 is the one where I'm like, what the fuck is this? I had a friend, she was really into GOT7 and she had everything of theirs. And I kept asking her, because every time she would talk to me about GOT7, I'd always be like, what the fuck is a GOT7? At least, and what's again crazy, because these are the famous ones, right? Big Bang was a good one. I think Big Bang was a classic one on the same level of New Jeans and Blackpink in terms of recognizability. Because they understood the need to have just normal words, or even Super Junior. I thought, listen, come on, you can't beat that. The words are nonsense, but it makes more sense compared to 2 p.m. Like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know. I'm just saying, man. I'm not saying that these groups are bad. Okay, I'm not. Listen, I like these groups too, but NCT, EXO, BTS, GOT7. It sounds like acronyms that you'd read in a declassified military document, not for a K-pop boy band. There's something wrong with the way that they decided on their branding, and Big Bang was the only one that understood the homework And then all the members started getting implicated in various crimes. Again, the only one that was really good was the really tall guy, who I think he was the only one that didn't end up in some human trafficking thing. So, NG Dragon. So, thanks guys. Thanks for ruining. Thanks for ruining your legacy, man. We're moving on. We're gonna be playing some Rift Breaker. Give me a moment to set things up. The chicken is saved, and let me actually take a bite of this actually before we continue. Let me just try this. Listen. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Mmm. What the fuck? Yo. I made this? I didn't make it. It's just reheated Popeyes. But oh. Mmm. Oh. Oh god. Oh. Mmm. Oh my god. Okay. BB. Then we'll go right into it. Sorry. The Apple employee lied to us. We didn't even get close to getting any type of news. There was a lot of different news that I didn't expect. First off, Virtua Fighter. That was completely unexpected. Of the news of last night, that was like, oh shit, I had no clue that could possibly happen, was a slow clap fighting game, an Okami sequel. I feel like that one was the least possible IMO, just because of how wild Capcom has been in the past with how they let go of people except for their mainline franchises. Onimusha, as well as the new IP, and an Elden Ring, an actual co-op mode or DLC. I don't even know what exactly it is. I just know it's interesting. It's hard to know, but the real disappointment of last night with the Game Awards was this. Was the honey? My wife is here. Everyone be nice to her. If you're mean to her, I ban you instantly. The real disappointment of last night was this. The Apple employee lied to us. The rumor I heard, and I'm not kidding here, is that Gabe will be there to announce Half-Life 3. This is the former Apple employee. Nima is the former Apple employee. And I can't believe that they would lie to us. What's funny is that looking at this now, I realized that it's funny because the news comes from the source. The way that I thought it was that somebody's friend who worked at Apple told them that they overheard it. At least that has like multiple layers, right? But no, this is just somebody who owns a VR company who is probably trying to. I guarantee you, this is a crypto scam. I guarantee you, this is a crypto scam. Immersive web, infinite potential, connection through AI. Yeah, this is a scam. Oh man, god damn it, man. This is. Oh man, see, we all believe the lies, but it's because this is a scam. So, fuck you, IR Studios. That's just what the fuck is going. How did they like? And why did this get popular? Why did this get so popular that multiple people were telling me about it? Multiple people. Oh man, build 3D websites without coding expertise. I'm gonna make a website. I'm gonna make a website on here that's about Half-Life 3. Do you think it's gonna be possible? But welcome to today. We're going to talk about the post Game Awards, starring Post Malone. Apparently, Post Malone is going to be in Hunt Showdown, and we're going to play that live on stream someday because people are going to wait. It's only free during the public beta. Because we're doing a Hunt Showdown collab as well as a Lego Fortnite collab, probably closer to the new year, like in post New Year, because I feel like everyone's kind of busy, but we'll see how it goes. We're also going to be doing something interesting today. Sign up. I agree. I agree. Yes, I agree. I agree. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Send me the magic link. That is literally a valid. This is why I have this other email. What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways, so today we're gonna be doing some fun things. We're gonna wait for people to filter in slowly, and then we're gonna go on to the web fishing awards. I've got an oldie but goodie game that's coming back for just a moment because I kind of remembered the name and the game, and I felt nostalgic for it because of what was going on. Phone number. I don't know, we'll do 0000. We'll do and then we'll do what is my company called? A snake eater meat beater. Snake eaters meat beaters. Okay, that's my company name is Snake Eaters Meat Beaters. Give me your telephone number, please. Give me your telephone number. Can we actually? You can't edit this domain. Warm raincoat. Do you think I can get a I'm trying to get a Half Life 3 inspired name. An agreeable room. That's amazing. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So we're gonna be doing some web fishing awards. I've also got something a cool little thing that I think all of us would enjoy doing as well, involving Infinity Nikki, which I think you'll all like. It's a little thing that I cooked up in my brain, and I was like, we should just do this. Let's do Half Life. So again, for the context, this person who works at is a VP of product at Infinite RR made this rumor, and this rumor spread like wildfire about Gabe announcing Half Life 3, and he's a VP of this company, so we're gonna make Half Life 3 on this website to really spite him because he lied to us. You haven't web fished in a while. Well, you can catch up now. You have about like 50 minutes, 55 minutes. You have been enjoying Nikki though. I have been enjoying it too. Yeah, my wife and I have been enjoying it a lot. She's been enjoying it a lot more than me. I need to get back into it because I want to do something interesting. So I'll just talk about it a little bit. Basically, the idea download Chrome. The idea is that I wanted to do whatchamacallit, almost like a lookbook, and I wanted to do a fashion contest because the game is no fucking fashion contest. I don't know why the game launches and has no fashion contest whatsoever. Also, I need some like Half-Life 3 assets. You're very hype about Witcher 4. Siri was your favorite part of Witcher 3. Ew. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm excited about it too. I'm curious how they're gonna fit deal with the story, because wasn't it like because like she can now be because she's a Witcher now, but I swear wasn't she like a not Witcher? Wasn't she like a? I swear she had like a whole different set of powers. No, like she has the ability to because my understanding of Siri was that her power allowed her to be anywhere. Like she could teleport to different realities, and she even used to be within our world. So she's just a cool guy. Okay, at least you didn't say chill guy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We need some Half-Life 2 assets. I need the Half-Life 2 logo. Oh, you know what? We go to the anniversary site because I guarantee you that website has a bunch of assets. Okay, so we're gonna try to make this within this. Welcome to the anniversary website. By the way, one of the better uses of I don't know how Valve has such amazing websites. Their websites consistently run well on it feels like every single browser, whether it's mobile or desktop. It's absurd. They have an insanely good team, and they even have these things like it's just Mr. Zombie over here. Open image, bottom vignette. Oh, it's all videos. Long lost looks. Patch notes. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we get some assets. Okay, we'll get some posters. We'll get this. We'll do this. Okay, we have to Photoshop this really quick. Okay, we have to Photoshop this so it says Half-Life 3. All right, Half-Life 2. Okay, Half-Life 2 wallpaper. We gotta update this. We gotta update this as well, and then we need to update. This is good. This is good. I like that. But yeah. We're gonna make a Half-Life 3 themed room in this stupid thing because they lied to us, and so I'm just gonna make it live because it's fucked up. In the meantime, while we wait for people to slowly hop on for the web fishing awards, so web fishing awards ETA 50 minutes 50 when this pin expires. We'll do 45. Another. I'm really excited about the Okami. I'm glad that Okami is getting an actual proper sequel. Again, I talked about a tiny bit, but I really didn't enjoy the Nintendo DS one. I just thought it was such a weaker title compared to what it could have been. Oh no, it's in 20 minutes. Oh no, it's in 20 minutes. No, wait, is it actually? Wait, what the? Oh, is there a limit? Can you only do like a certain amount of time? What? It feels a little silly if there's like a limit to how long it can be. I feel like it should be allowed to be longer. But I suppose. Wait, no, because by default the pins are pretty. Oh, it's between 30 seconds and 30 minutes? Really? What the fuck? What's the point of a pinned message then? Okay, you know what? When it expires, I'll manually turn it off. Just we'll deal with that. Okay, we need to change this to a 3, okay? We need to change this to a 3. I need to get all this. Oh, well, why is it so large? Stop that, stop it. Hey. What's this? Add. No, no, no. I want you to select, to replace. Here we go. This is how we do some Half-Life 3 stuff, okay? We have to get to I think they're using noise. Just a very slight noise filter. Okay, now we need to do Half-Life 3. We're gonna because the Apple employee. It's so funny to me that the Apple employee was the guy who tweeted this. It's and then he owns this VR company. What is going on? It feels like a shit post. Wait, I have there's a different tool for this. There's like a clone tool. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. Do a source. Set new source. There we go. Set new source. There we go. And set new source. There we go. Kind of. I need to blend this perfectly. The colors are kind of off. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, those were the only announcements that I cared about. I also didn't enjoy how long the show was. I'm glad that they actually pointed it out as part of the joke because, dear God, I did not expect it to be that long. I was genuinely kind of freaked out by how long the entire thing was taking. It just seemed like way too much, you know? Like, way too much going on. Wait, is there any number 3 within Half-Life 2? Has there ever been a number 3 within Half-Life 2? There's never been an official number 3. I was gonna copy paste the number 3 over, but I think what happened is that they've never had a number 3 within Half-Life 2. So, or within Half-Life. And so what happens is that there's no reference. Like, it doesn't even exist within the font file. There is no 3 within the font file. We just have to make our own, okay? Let's just make our own. 3. The Muppets was a good choice to keep the entire flow pretty entertaining and fun. But I will say the Muppets, the one flaw of the Muppets is that they didn't last long enough. I think. I thought they could have lasted even longer. I think they're gonna do a 3 kind of like this. Yeah, kind of like this, and then they'll go down like this, okay? And then we'll go. This is what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do for Half-Life 3. That's what they're gonna do for Half-Life 3. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do for Half-Life 3. It has to be like this. This straight line. No, no, no. Straight line. Boom. And then boom. And then boom. And then Half-Life 3. That's what they're gonna do for the Half-Life 3. I guarantee you this is gonna be the Half-Life 3. If we can't get a Half-Life 3, we can have a Half-Life 3 at home. Many chatters actually died out while we were doing it, so I don't blame any of you. It lasted so long that I was starting to fall asleep too. And it's crazy how the show, you know, I talked about it a tiny bit while it was happening, but I realized that a lot of the show, it's just a bit of a marketing expense. Like there's so much of it was just towards the marketing side. And so little of it was towards like the community. Like I'm very glad that Sven from Larian Studios walked up and started talking about that and started bringing up all the things that were happening. Because to me, it was like, okay, good, perfect. Like we have somebody who's actually talking about this. The problem is that that was besides that and the guy who ran the game dev thing, it felt like it was very, very, very corporatized, which isn't necessarily bad, but what it meant ultimately is that the thing that you're there for as a consumer which is like the interesting, cool new stuff that's coming out, versus patting people on the back for not laying off their like teams. It doesn't really happen, right? Um, and the best part was when Ubisoft went up to accept an award for Prince of Persia. When, mind you, here, let's just see, Prince of Persia layoff. This is like the first one. Here you go. So they won the award for innovation for Prince of Persia. Ubisoft confirms Prince of Persia game team disbanded, and I was like, okay, well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? So stuff like this, and then the person who goes up to take the award, I'm like, who is the person who got the award? Because they don't work there anymore. Like they're no longer there. Oh, sorry, they shifted to other projects. So yeah, it's just a bit fascinating to sort of see the two sides of the Game Awards. One where clearly, I mean, they do care about the gaming industry because it's a way to put like eyes onto the people who make the games. But then on the other hand, it's like, well, you know, most of these companies have laid off the teams that you're giving awards to. So does it really make sense? Like, does it really make sense? I'm not really sure. But hey, maybe next year we'll get even zany. It has to be even thicker, more thick, more thick, more thick. At least that's my hope, but that never happened. So basically, the other part of the reason why I see the shows as being very lackluster is because, dear God, is it so monotone. Like it's very, very, very plain. And this is coming from somebody whose streams are genuinely very, very, very plain, right? I feel like there's just not that much going on in the Game Awards. And again, I understand the hypocrisy of it coming from me, but that's what I mean is that I know when it's bad because I do bad stuff in terms of stream. Like I'm a chill guy. I'm a bad guy. Oh, please kill me. But it just doesn't really make sense why there's no audience interaction, why there's no more off script moments. And then I just realized that's because that's how the industry is. The industry as a whole is just very sterilized. It's just, there's too much money involved now. There's just too much money involved. Were it that there was less money, I think it'd be fine. But because there's so much money, you can't do anything. Like you can't not. Maybe just we'll do a filter on this thing. We'll do like a. How do I change? How do I invert the color? You know what? There's an easy way to do this. We'll invert the color like this. We'll do this. There we go. I just feel like there's too much risk now in potentially bombing and losing all that hard-earned money that the corporates want to have, the shareholders and the executives. That they're not, it just doesn't have that same weird vibe that it used to have at E3. Because at E3, you had like Reggie coming out saying "My body is ready," which, to be fair, that was a concerted marketing move. You just don't get that anymore. And obviously Nintendo does their own thing, so we don't get Nintendo antics at the Game Awards, which I think is best. I think Nintendo antics wouldn't work well on that stage. That stage feels like it wouldn't be able to accommodate those kinds of antics. But it is just sad though. It is sad to see because it's like, oh, that sucks. I forget how to do this. I forget how to do various layers, so we're just gonna do it the old school way. Okay, we're just gonna do it the old school way, where I just put it over here and then put it over here and stuff like that. Anyway, fuck it. There we go. So now we have a Half-Life 3 poster. Fuck it. And I need it center you. Center. Hey, you fuck. Hey, you fuck. There we go. But yeah, hopefully maybe next year it'll be more fun. I did enjoy the Muppets. They were very, very entertaining and the jokes were funny. But it's kind of unfortunate when the jokes end up like that because it's like, on the one hand, I feel bad for the guy because Jeff Keighley is trying to put on like a decent show. It's not his fault that, and again, it's not his fault. Nor is it the show's fault. It's just the nature of the beast. You can't have a show that is very highly interactive without it going off the rails very quickly, right? It's why the streamer shows are so interesting because The Streamer Game Award shows, they actually are mostly the same thing, except they have moments in between where the audience can interact, but it makes it feel so much longer and it lengthens the entire thing. They have like live game playthroughs. Let's say like the OTK Game Fest, right? Despite all the problems of that group and maybe that like team, because I don't even know them. All I know is that they've done a cool Game Fest, and I saw it and I was like, it's actually interesting. Those moments in between where they have the developers on stage and then chat, like effectively asking questions, almost like a live Q&A slash reactions. That's kind of a neat moment that you can't do at the Game Awards, right? And I think that's what the Game Awards are missing, because the Game Awards is just the awards, but there's no showroom aspect. The showroom aspect of E3 was kind of cool, but now that's been relegated to its own things, like PAX and whatever else, and Tokyo Game Show and stuff. Now it's just, on one stage, do your thing, and then you're good to go. Okay, we're just gonna do one single poster. I'm too lazy to do more fake Half-Life 3 posters, and then we're gonna make a world in this stupid thing. We're gonna make it work. Our engine. All right. So let's get. So this is just new scene.gltf. I've been reading so much about GLTF. That actually hurts my soul that I know what a GLTF is. Okay, can I add a new file? Upload file. Public. What's in the public folder? Scenes. I don't know. Add new folder. What is this? What is this loading bar? What is this shit? Rename. Half-Life 3 Secret Assets. Half-Life 3 Secret Assets. Good luck. Have fun. Thanks. Make sure you get your fish ready because we're going to get into it very, very soon. Let's see if I can just make like a very shitty Half-Life 3 room. I just want walls. Just like endless walls around you. I think that'd be funny to me. Your fish are ready. I don't believe you. You can't upload files? What the hell is this? You only upload files here? What the hell is this? Other game announcements that were there. The Slow Clap Soccer game, I did not expect that. I sort of expect Half-Life... Sorry, I expect Slow Clap to not make a soccer game, and then they decided to make a soccer game. Not that it's bad, though. I think that soccer game is going to slap because of one key detail. Is my plane wonky? Has it been rotated? No, it hasn't. The reason why I think it's going to be amazing is because they understand how to make a truly solid, mechanically complex experience with a lot of control, right? They've always had that. They've always had that for even... what is this? Why does it highlight everything? What is this? It highlights everything. This is stupid. Like, just make it not highlightable, man. Come on, man. Like, take control of the pointer, and then why do you highlight everything? On click. I'm not even dragging it. It's on click. I know why. I bet you they do, when you click it and you hold it, they probably also move your mouse to the center, and then they save your old location probably to snap it back. Because you see it how it, like, kind of pops in. But in doing so, I think they don't lock the cursor first before it happens, and then, it just takes and then it just highlights everything along the way. Because it doesn't highlight down here. It highlights specifically towards the game window, and it doesn't go beyond this. And nor does it get these. It's moving the mouse over here before it locks your cursor. That's my theory. It's my game theory. That's... Oh, man. Listen, Apple employee, you believe in Half-Life 3? All right, put your money where your mouth is, buddy. We're gonna show this. We're gonna have Half-Life 3 right here. Oh, man. But yeah, though that was a weird announcement to see a soccer game from them, I think the soccer game is going to be amazing. I've always thought they've had some of the best control schemes in the industry for like really fast-paced, tight control, tight timing games. Sifu was really, really good, but even before then, Absolver, I think was the name of the game. I thought that was a really amazing experience when I played it. It had issues, right? You had to do a lot of PvE to get to a lot of your moves, but aside from that, the PvP was fantastic. Building your moveset was kind of cool, although there were some clear winners, obviously, but I thought it was a great experience. So they've always known how to make a good game, and I'm glad that they're doing something weird with it, because soccer is kind of a dead genre. When I think of soccer, why does it keep the camera keeps going into like a pitch? Because soccer right now, all you have is FIFA, and I think maybe winning 11-8, but I don't think that game in particular is like very popular anymore. Why are you so? No, don't parent. Don't parent. Stop parenting. Why would you? Why did it? What the fuck is going on? What is this shit? Why is it 400? Why can't you copy? Why can't you copy paste normally? What is this? Okay, how do I move this somewhere? I don't know. 0, 0. There we go. Is it okay? For some reason they duplicated on both sides, which is kind of funny. But besides those games, there's actually not that many soccer games left out there that are interesting. Like it really is just FIFA or winning 11-8. Why does it do that? What is this? Why is it so weird? It's so buggy. Okay, look, don't fucking god damn it! Stop parenting. Jesus, it's so hard to make a Half-Life 3 room in this, man. This is awful. Debug, turn that shit off. I would be annoyed if I had to do this. Please. I hope to God these tools don't get popular because I hate having to deal with this stuff because I'm gonna be the one who has to deal with this if the companies that I work at want to use this shit. Perfect. What was my other point? Oh yeah. So yeah, I think the soccer game is good. The genre is bereft of life, and I genuinely think they're gonna nail it because the aesthetic of the game is also very Shaolin Soccer inspired. Inspired. I feel like that thing is like super Shaolin Soccer inspired, and I thought Shaolin Soccer was a great sort of IP that just really didn't have any sort of work done on it. Like it's just, I mean, for obvious reasons, right? It's. I think it's hard to translate that into a game, but you sort of want more of that vibe, and you don't really get that vibe because it's really hard to translate whatever the movie did, and what the movie did was very well into a game experience. However, in saying that, I'm glad that that their soccer game specifically has that vibe because boy oh boy, is it funny. It's a genuinely funny experience. But also, it's pretty damn cool if you think about it, and it absolutely fits with what they're trying to do. Why the fuck is it all weird now? It doesn't snap anymore. Well, what happened to snapping? Where's the grid snapping? Okay, well the grid snapping disappeared. I don't know why. Okay, so you go here. How do I put like a spawn point? How do I make a spawn point? Add entity. E-commerce. E-commerce product. What? The fuck do you mean e-commerce product? Product has no image or model. E-commerce product. Provider Shopify. Sure. Loading products. Loading products. Loading products. Okay, well, this is shit. Let's just get rid of this. E-commerce video. E-commerce. We can do a video. I guess we can do a video. What does this do? Video. Media source self. Side double. Eh? Media. Wow. Audio and video playback. Wait. No shit. Can you actually do this? Wow. Wait. Source paths. Wait. Source paths. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wait. I need a... Is there like a... Whoa, wait. I know. Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3. Oh, wait. Half-Life 2 cinematic mod. Was it cinematic mod? Yeah, this one, yeah. Yeah, okay, this is, yeah. We'll do, yeah, okay, maybe not this. Maybe not this. Okay, this is a little, it's a little bit too sexy. Oh, I know. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. My move, but a bit of Here we go. Man, the cinematic mod looks so fucking awful. I can't believe that this was a thing that people wanted. Here we go. 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 Yeah, here we go. Here we go. You can't see this yet. You can't see this yet, but you are going to love this. Is there a way to? Is there a way to get like I just need like a single slice. Is there anybody? No one's ever. Has nobody made a video with this mod ever? What? Okay, chat. We're gonna play. We're gonna play Half-Life 2 with this mod at some point. Because I think this is a fantastic mod. Trying to find a good. Here we go. Mod showcase. Oh yeah, here we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We just put like a whole video of Half-Life 2 gameplay. Okay, you even made notes about your fish. Okay, do you even know? Do you even know what the criteria are, chat? Again, if you want the criteria for the web fishing words, please go to the Discord. The format has changed somewhat from last time. Be sure to look at the party house because the criteria is not the same as last time. Yes, you have. Okay, good. I keep on sitting tight. We're almost there. Only half an hour left. Only 30 minutes left. Hello, Chad. Hello. That's a. How'd you like the Game Awards last night, Chad? Did you enjoy that? If I'm lagging, it's because I'm downloading a video involving Half-Life 2. It's very important for me to have this video. Graggle. You've been too busy playing PUE. I can tell. This shadow is now level 50. I need to catch up on my warrior to where my witch is, and then I want to take the warrior beyond because I want to get to mapping with the warrior and then do the mapping with the ranger. Is PUE 2 any good? You've never played the first. I think it's a much better, much more easily accessible game. Like I think you're going to enjoy the gameplay a lot more. It's like a top-down Magicka in terms of gameplay, where you use WASD to move, and you left-click to attack. No. I wouldn't say don't play it right now. I would let them choose it themselves. The gameplay is like that. You have the PoE 1 complexities of the stat system. The reason why that chatter is probably telling you not to play it right now is because it is a little bit undercooked. And the end game is definitely, from what I've seen from other people doing the maps, it's just PoE 1. So it's kind of annoying to play in that sense, that they have these really cool mechanics. But from Act 1 to I want to say Act 3 so far, it's been pretty good. But is it worth the $30 for early access? I'm not really sure. I think it is better off you are waiting, but it's the caveat that if you enjoy the gameplay of PoE and you want to try like an action RPG anyways, then you might as well go for it if that's what you want. And you didn't want to play No Rest for the Wicked, if that was too Souls-like, or if you didn't want to play Lost Ark because it has like the usual gacha MMO bullshit. First month will have the most build nerfs too. It will, yeah. But it's sort of like you basically the way that the build nerfs are going to go is that they won't ever reverse the nerfs, right? So it doesn't really matter if they nerf it now or they nerf it later. Either way, you're going to have to play with the nerf builds. I think it's the expectation that people have with the game where it's like, oh, it's more of like a play early thing. But I think it really is just a or like a beta test. But it really is just a early access. They're gonna nerf the shit out of most things because they're trying to get the game to be slower. That I think it's better to expect that all the good builds are going to be a lot worse, and they're going to try and make the end game. Sorry, they're probably going to then go after the end game stuff and tailor it to these new weaker builds, which makes more sense to me because from what I've seen with especially in Act 3, like we're starting to get more of the modifiers. Some of these monsters just move and play like PoE 1 monsters. And then there's like death effects too, which seems weird to me in a slower game. I don't know why, but it just feels off. Yeah, there's caveats abound. It is still a very fun game. And I do think it's actually still enjoyable from a moment to moment basis. But it is knowing that this is like a true early access slash beta type of deal. Okay, like this is not a you aren't playing the game because you're playing the game early, like most people do early access. No, this is like you're actually going in and beta testing the game. So if you don't mind that and you just want the gameplay now, it's pretty good. Have we played any Rivals yet, Govna? I wanted to. I played it a little bit with my friends, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I especially enjoy playing Loki. I think Loki is a great character design with his weird clone thing to like heal people and like do stuff. I think it's a very smart, interesting move for him, especially because it matches his feel. But I did notice that the melee classes in the game are really hard to play. Like Spider-Man is super hard to play. I couldn't get a handle on how to really do damage with him. But I do enjoy what they're cooking up. I just sort of, unless there's like a million people playing with me, I don't really want to play it. If that makes sense, it's hard for me to want to play the game very often. It's very painful. Copy URL. Place object at origin. Place object. Oh. Yes. But it is good. There's also the problem of it came out at such a, I think, terrible time for me. I just don't really have the time to play that versus everything else as well. But I do enjoy the game. There's just too much stuff going on. Way too much stuff. What the fuck? What the fuck? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Just a Half-Life 2 video. All right. How do I put a spawn point? Like where's my spawn point? How do I add like a spawn point in here? This is a geo. What the hell's a geo? Okay, we'll do lighting. We'll do a spotlight. All right, it's good. Very nice spotlight. This is the crystal mod for Half-Life 2. There's now a crystal mod for Half-Life 2. It's a full Fox mod, whatever it is. Save the scene. Yeah, save the scene. Okay, how do I name this? How do I name this? How do I change it from new scene to thing? Half-Life 3 leaks do not show at Game Awards. Okay, Half-Life 3 leaks do not show at Game Awards. This is being saved. Just logged into Rivals, and you got mail that someone you reported got muted. That's what you get for saying GG easy. Oh no, how dare somebody say GG easy? How dare this person say, how dare this person want to try to say GG easy, thanks for having fun playing the game. Okay, how do I play this? How do I play this thing? Okay, okay, so this is, quit the dashboard. How do you actually play this? Because here we go, it works. Perfect. Okay, so this is what you're gonna see when you start my world. You'll see half the words. Some of the words are backwards. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Do not show at Game Awards. Half-Life 3. We'll do my domains. I guess this is it. Does it work? No, it doesn't. How do you actually use this? Like, how do you actually allow people to go to your place? Documentation. How do you quick navigation introduction? Okay. Working with okay tutorial. Here we go. Build an e-commerce store. Wow. Publisher store. Here we go. Prepare the scene for publishing. Okay. Open the publishing menu. Look at the publish button. Okay. But yeah. Whether you play Path of Exile 2 now or later, just know that the builds are going to be nerfed no matter what you do. So you actually, if you don't want to deal with the nerfs, you should play it now, because you're going to be playing the game before it gets nerfed. Max users 69. Type public. Screen sharing enabled. Sure. Please enter between 1 and 5. Okay. Half-Life 3. Perfect. Oh my god, chat. You guys want to go to my Half-Life 3 world? Everyone, please join my Half-Life 3 world. You can. welcome to Half-Life 3, everybody. This is the Half-Life 3 that we should have gotten at the Game Awards. That's right, people. Half-Life 3, you're a user. That's we have a guest in the lobby. Welcome to Half-Life 3, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the Game Awards. This is the Half-Life 3 leak. Welcome. Welcome to Half-Life 3. This is Half-Life 3 starring Crystal from Star Fox. Oh man, this is good. This is really good. Emotes. Wait, there's emotes. Yo, look at me to the gritty. Or what's his dance? Oh my god, this is okay. This is good. This is good. Okay, good. Very old school dancing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Game of the year. Game of the year. This is game of the year. This is like fork and knife. Half-Life 3, everybody. This is it. This is the ex-Apple employee talking about Half-Life 3, people. Woo! Half-Life 3, let's go! Yeah, Half-Life 3. That's what I'm talking about. Half-Life 3, baby. Let's go. It's How did you T-pose? How did you T-pose? How did you T-pose? I want to T-pose. Oh, we can cry. We can go. Oh, oh, this is so good. T. Oh my god, that's amazing. I actually love this game. The site almost crashed your PC. Uh-oh. Yeah, it is a fairly heavy. It's supposed to be the clapping. It is a fairly heavy website. I did notice that. Like this probably needs like a very solid browser with a very good web GPU integration or something. Microphone. Camera. Don't turn on your camera. Do not turn on your do not turn on your camera. Screen share. No, block that shit. What the fuck? Wait, what do you mean screen share? Wait. You guys want to try this? What can I screen share? Where share the screen. Okay, you guys want to screen share? Okay, select the window or screen. Oh my god, Chad, you can screen share anything. Holy shit, Chad, you can screen share anything. Wait. Just the two of us. Where are you? Just the two of us aliens. Let's do just two of us aliens. Alien nut? No, I want just the two of us. Ready? Y'all ready for some of the best work that I've done yet? Let's get some screen share going, people. How do I choose the window? Where's VLC? Here we go. You were sharing another application window. Wait, can you see this, Chad? Do you guys see the alien? Do you see the alien inside the game over? And do you hear it? The two of us. The two of us. You don't see it? Oh fuck! Well, it's supposed to be showing up on screen. Can you click on me? Do you see anything? Wait, what's the point of the screen share? What is the point of the screen share if you can't even show it? You see him. Well, you see him in the top right, but do you see him inside the world? Hello, gamers. Welcome to Half-Life 3. Follow me. Just the two of us stick. Where'd you go? Uh-oh. Okay, apparently you can fall off the world. I don't know why it doesn't show on the video. Oh man. So what's the point of the screen share feature? What's the point of the screen share feature if people can't even see the thing that you're screen sharing? Everyone dance. Everyone danced. Everyone danced to the music. Everyone danced to the music. Everyone danced to the music. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's just. I will say this is quite the impressive tool because it allows you to immediately go into a lobby. This actually is a pretty impressive tool. I will say they've done a great job with it. I just can't believe he fooled us. I can't believe he fooled us by saying that he overheard a Half-Life 3 rumor. Let's just. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Oh, this is just so stupid. Oh man, this is just so stupid. I love this. Okay, that is a really cool system. I will say it was very successful at just being able to allow you to drop in immediately. So, despite the fact that the Apple employee lied to us about Half-Life 3, I will give them praise where praise is due for making a genuinely pretty interesting system. For immediately like making a world and going into a room. It has all the good benefits of like a Unity style scene system where all you need to do is upload a couple files and it just works. And then the publish is very easy. They give you a domain built in. Subdomain, mind you, but it means that you don't have to think about any amount of hosting. It's just super simple. So that was good. That was a lot of fun. Thanks everyone for showing up to my world in Half-Life 3. Really appreciate that. Oh, do you want feed pictures? I got way more actually. I have tons. So the thing that I want to do for Infinity Nikki is this, okay? Now that the anger in my body, in my bones is gone, I will say this. Infinity Nikki messed up by not launching with a dedicated a themed dress up sort of contest, okay? It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time and they didn't even do a themed dress up contest. What? You want more feet pictures? Okay, I'll get you more. The worst part is that they have everything in place to do so with a beautiful photo mode. So what we're going to be doing is instead hosting our own. So I'm going to be hosting our own little lookbook competition to see if we can match the theme of whatever it is. And I think I'm going to give you all like 1 week and we're going to do it for Christmas this time around. So it's going to be Fishy Friday combined with Fashion Friday. That's right. We're bringing in Fashion Friday, people. Fashion Friday is now a thing. And when it's all done, I will put all of your photos into a virtual lookbook onto my new website. Because that new website's going to have a bunch of really cool things. So I hope that you all enjoy this. Because I am just... while I really love the game, I kind of hate that they didn't immediately launch with something involving, you know, the fashion aspect. Like, beside the fashion battles and like the dress-up aspect, there wasn't really anything involving, like, pushing you to want to be that. Can one of the themes be Black Temple Tier 6 Raid? Is that a World of Warcraft reference? I need the, can you provide inspo? We need inspo for it. Black Temple Tier 6 Raid. What is a WoW Black Temple Tier 6 Raid meme? Tier 6 attunement. I need inspo. Can we get inspo, please? Over. Black Temple Raid. Okay, here's the inspo. I'm gonna pull up some images for us to look at inspo, okay? This is like your Pinterest board, alright? I mean, we could do this, but it's very, I don't know. It does feel a little, it's very WoW-centric. But I can kind of see how it'd be kind of cool. Blizzard forums, PC gamers. What? A journey through what? One fan's elaborate. Okay, here's the lookbook. Here's the lookbook for the Black Temple. Okay, this. Okay, the initial one is going to be Christmas. All right, we'll do a Christmas themed Infinity Nikki Dress-up contest. Okay, I'll post details within the Discord. You had to take photos. You send me the photos, and we'll see how it goes. All right. Because that game has no multiplayer, so I can't just like pop into your world to see you. Unfortunately, I don't think. And then next we'll do a World of Warcraft Black Temple. Okay, whoever looks the closest, like Illidan wins for the second week. But next week is gonna be Christmas. Wait, is it actually Christmas time next week? Oh fuck it, it almost is. How much do you have to pay to win the Christmas themed gacha? Surprisingly, zero. They actually give you a very decent amount of clothing that is Christmas themed right from the get go. So that's the good part about the game is that at least for the Christmas theme, it's very easy to hit. I will never do a theme that's based around money. Because if I said, "Oh, who can show me the prettiest ballroom dress?" Guess what, buddy? You are paying $720 to win that competition. All right. But Christmas, the thing about Christmas is that there's so many different ways to do a Christmas look that I want to see you get creative with it, and it's always going to be viable for free to play, if not only free to play. So, because I'm a free to play player, I'm not going to bother spending $720 for one dress when I can spend $720 on a real suit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can buy a real ballroom dress. So I'm not really down for that much money being spent on a fake dress. So, but the clothing does look nice. But again, I just think it's not really good for like a community event. To at least web fishing is cheaper, right? Such that people can actually join the web fishing stuff and actually have fun with it versus having to make a shit ton of money from it, right? Sorry, spending a shit ton of money in order to be able to play the game, right? And Infinity Nikki is free to play, which means that you all have the opportunity to download it. But if I make you then pay money for it, it very much narrows down who is allowed to play the game. So I'm looking at this from a purely free to play perspective. You will not have to make money for it. So yeah, it's just very sort of the goal with this is that you are not going to have to make a shit ton of money. So hopefully you enjoy that. But I think it's going to be a fun time for us because, again, I just don't know why that game didn't launch with a single real dress up mechanism. It's just odd. It's just odd. Anyways, let me get some. Let me get some things. Lobby life. There's also going to be a mod in today's web fishing. In order to deal with some interesting characters, let's say, in order to avoid who they are and get rid of them. Obviously, it's not perfect from what I've seen because you have to like get like a manual list. It seems kind of strange, but hopefully it works. Give me a second. I need to get this like giant list. Here we go. We'll do this. Oh god. Fucking. Sorry, just give me a second. I have to set the web fishing stuff off on the side. It's like frustratingly annoying because the mouse cursor will disappear. Seems like a flaw in the game to have your mouse cursor fucking disappear. What is this? Oh, this shit. There we go. God damn it. Alright, windowed borderless. Okay, my mouse cursor is still fucking gone. Windowed, fuck it. We'll do windowed, fuck it. We're doing it live. We do this. I need to get a bunch of IDs. I'm installing a mod that immediately bans people because apparently there's like a bunch of bots and the bots are annoying to deal with. So we're gonna deal with this. Just ban as much of them as we can. Alright, here we go. This should be good enough, I think. Maybe. We'll leave this for now and we'll add some more later. But we'll have to get a bunch more. We're gonna move on to the web fishing segment now. There's also gonna be some more things that we'll be doing later today. So web fishing awards will probably be about an hour at most. I don't really know what else to say about it other than I hope that you enjoy it. But I also don't know how to get people to recognize that it's going to happen now. So it's web fishing awards right now. We'll see how many people actually show up because again with the award stuff, this is the hard part about community things is that it's just difficult for people to find time for it. So we'll have to think about like a good time for everyone to stop by as well. Friday is also kind of like a weird day for me too because I don't really enjoy doing things on a Friday, especially if I go back to work. It's sort of like after work doing it, and then when I'd rather have like a day of rest. It might be a Saturday, Sunday. We have a Sunfish Sunday. We have a Shark Saturday, but fashion really fits well on Friday. So let's see how it goes. But hopefully, I mean, we'll figure out all the kinks in the system soon. So give me a moment to set things up, and we'll go right into the web fishing awards. Friend codes are one time. Wait, the one time? Why are they one time? That seems awful. That's actually that doesn't make any sense to me. That seems absurd to me. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll make a new friend code for every single person. I'm gonna play a song for you today. It's a really great song actually. It's by a group called MIDI Chronica. MIDI Chronica is I don't even know what they are. I want to say they're like a hip hop group from Japan. They're actually most well known for being the creators and the performers of the final song of Samurai Champloo, which is a fantastic song, a fantastic show, and a fantastic song to send off that entire anime. Now, this is a bit of a weird sort of song to show on the stream because usually, I mean, anime songs tend to be hit or miss on this channel, I would say. I think anime stuff in general is very hit or miss in terms of whether or not people will enjoy it. But I will say this, that even if you don't enjoy anime, I think you'll really enjoy this song itself because this song has such a peculiarly, almost like a joyful final vibe to it that it kind of brings a smile to your face. It's actually it's actually a very nice song. And to end off the show the way that they did with this song, I think was the perfect ending for it because there's sort of an ambiguity to the end of that anime with how everything's going, but you at least know that in the end they found what they were looking for and they leave a lot happier and a lot more fulfilled in their lives. So please enjoy San Francisco by MIDI Chronica as I BRB. I've always really enjoyed that song, especially within the context of the show's ending. I always thought it was a perfect fit. Say what you may will about the show Samurai Champloo. That song had not only that show not only had amazing songs, really good hip hop songs, but also extremely good song choices throughout the entire show. The intro theme is fantastic, the ending song was fantastic, and every single song in between was amazing as well. And it fit every single scenario where they put the songs in. That show was very often very quiet at times, and when they did have the music, it only added to it. And that's a great example of it. It really does have a certain vibe that lends itself well to the finality of the entire journey. And it's sort of this idea of like, yeah, like even though it's done, it's now you're satisfied. It's like just, continue on. There's more to do, there's more to see, but at least now you know what to do, and now you can live for yourself, and now you're sad. In a way, it gives that feeling of satisfaction to what they've been doing. And now they finally have the answers that they were chasing this whole time. So again, that was San Francisco by MIDI Chronica. By the way, MIDI Chronica, their official channel, it's like the only other channel that I've seen where it's just they have no official music thing. Usually for any music group, they have like an official music note on their channel that says we are the official group. Yeah, their YouTube channel has none of that. I linked it in the chat. It's in the pinned message. And they have like no views too. It's surprising. It's very odd how empty it is. But when you think about it, in terms of when they uploaded their stuff, like a lot of their uploads are from 16 years ago. That's how old some of these videos are. And they only recently started uploading things about a couple days ago, actually. 2 days ago, they have a new one for a song called 53 out of nowhere. And they've also, and before then, it was a year ago and then 2 years ago. So it's a fascinating sort of thing to see. A group that I think has had such staying power over the years. And mind you, their music today still sounds extremely good. Like the few songs that they've still put out still captures the same vibes that they had even before, which you hear within San Francisco. And it's that good. We're gonna move on now. I was thinking of maybe playing some Infinity Nikki, but now that I know that the friend codes are one time, we won't. I will just say this. Um, I don't know why the friend codes are one time. That seems annoying because I can't add all of you. But we will be doing a Infinity Nikki dress up competition. My goal for this competition is that it will be easy for you to join. You don't have to pay any money. The themes will be based around something that you can do with free to play. So you don't have to pay any money to get a pay to play dress. If you use a pay to win dress, that's fine or something like any outfit. But my goal with this is I want to see how creative you are within themes that aren't present within whole outfits. I'm going to choose themes that are primarily going to force you to think about how to dress up in a certain way. And because because we can't do this competition in the normal way where it's like you show up in my game, because I don't think you can play in my game, it's not multiplayer. You have to send me screenshots on Discord. We'll think about how to do it, but I'll think about the format a bit more tonight. So you just got back guessing I play on the NA service. Yes. Is it actually region locked? That seems stupid. What? Well, I mean, to be fair, the game has a lot of weird issues. I've noticed that the game has a lot of different ideas about how it wants to handle certain aspects of its gameplay, especially with the online portion and like the exploration and stuff. It is. You're on EU West. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, it's not like you could show up into the game anyways because there's no multiplayer. So again, it will probably be screenshot only. So you take basically, I want you to pose and take photos with the photo mode and try your best to make you look the way that you should. The only thing I ask is that you apply no filters. If you do want to apply a filter, take a photo with the filter and without the filter. That way, we can actually judge you based on what your outfit is. Have fun with the framing of your photo, right? I want you to. I really want to see how creative you get with the photos as well, with the framing and the posing. So I want you to think of that as like the whole unit there. But I want you to think of it in terms of how best to represent the strengths of your outfit versus just making a cool photo, if that makes sense, right? Why do we add friends when we can't see them? You can DM them. Yeah, there's just all there is like an in-game message system. I do know that later in the game you do get like hourglasses or something. Like you can stare at people's stuff. You can pin photos on the map and see their photos. In a way, it's like the blood pool messages from Elden Ring or Dark Souls, but with photos. So I know that that's possible, but I think by the time we get there, it's like if you do that, it'd be impossible for me to find your photo. So, but if maybe we can even use that, I'll see. But I really want you all to be as freeform as you can with your photos this time around, and maybe we'll do more theming around a specific place in the game. So we'll see how it goes. I'll think of the criteria tonight. Though there will be at least 3 outfit choices because I think having 3 outfits is like fun. And if you do participate, your photos will go into a lookbook that I'll whip up very very quickly. It'll be like a fun lookbook for you to scroll through on like my website. So I need a BRB and go to the washroom actually. I don't know if I need to take a shit or take a piss. So I'm gonna be right back. When I'm back, we're actually not playing any of our usual games today. Playing Path of Exile 2 made me crave a certain game. That we've haven't played in a very long time, called No Rest for the Wicked, which I think is the extreme end of the game's gameplay. I made that little graph, that chart that I showed you all last time. Marvel Heroes? No, we are not playing Marvel Rivals. That game is trash, and it's not bad, but it's not my type of tea. So this is not a Marvel Rivals channel. I wouldn't even play Overwatch, right? Even when it's in its peak, I won't even play League of Legends on this channel. I refuse to play League of Legends on this channel, nor will I play Valorant. I absolutely refuse to put you through all of this. Anyways, I'll be right back in just a moment. I do need to go to the washroom. I'm sorry. I'll be back in 5 minutes tops. 5 minutes tops. I'll be back in just a moment. BRB. By the way, the alert system is up. BRB. Washroom. 5 minutes. The alert system is up. So if you want to use any of the redeems, this is your chance, okay? When pin over. BRB. You know, I may be over by 4 minutes, but you know what's also over? The ordeal that I went through on the toilet. My God, sorry about that. Every single stream, I've accidentally Pavlov myself into needing to take a shit every single stream. It's sort of the curse. Like you do it once, and then your body like now when I see my OBS window, right? When I see the stop streaming button, my body says, time to take a shit. So I've actually Pavlov myself. That's why I always poop whenever we start stream. I sat on the toilet for half an hour before we started too to try to poop, but it didn't come out. And then now it was like, all right, time to poop. So we'll see how it goes. Sorry about that, everyone. Thank you for showing up, everyone. Today we're gonna be playing some fun games. Okay. We're gonna be playing some No Rest for the Wicked because playing Path of Exile 2 made me crave this game, and we haven't played this game since it first came out because of performance issues. I'm actually curious to see how this game has sort of evolved, and how far you could take the Path of Exile gameplay paradigm that's currently there, if they focused more only on the boss fights, just like No Rest for the Wicked has been doing. Compared to I think the more mob-centric gameplay at the moment within Path of Exile 2. Not to say that that's necessarily wrong, but I'm actually curious to see what the difference is and if my memory is even correct. Because when I make these comparisons, I want to be sure and absolutely certain that my comparisons aren't coming from a place of lies, you know, because I don't want to lie to you all. I don't want to lie like that one chatter did with The Simpsons judging. Just give me a moment to set things up. I think it's showing up. I'm also very curious what the redeems were. Sadly, I won't hear it, and on the VOD it'll be muted. But I'm actually very curious what it ended up saying. I'm kind of worried too, actually. But yeah, thanks for waiting, everyone. Let's just get into it. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place at the moment. See you all not tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow. I don't think my wife is gonna come over and we're gonna hang out and stuff. We'll not come over, but like we're actually hanging out tomorrow. I don't, and then probably not until next Friday or Thursday. So next Friday or Thursday, I'll be back probably, or maybe even sooner. I'm not really sure, but somewhere around then. And we'll be back with some more stuff. Again, look in the Discord party house for next week's web fishing Friday, Fishy Friday, as well as Fashion Friday criteria. Appreciate all of you for showing up today, and congratulations to the winners and losers once again, because there are no winners and losers here. You're all equally as good or as bad, depending on whichever one makes you feel better. I like to stay neutral so that you all keep coming to the stream. Just kidding, I'm not a sellout. Bye everyone. Thanks for showing up. Have a good night. Have a good time. Take care of yourselves, and remember to go play my Half-Life 3 world. For those of you who don't know, I made a Half-Life 3 world in a thing called what was it called again? Chat? Do you guys remember what it was called? I don't remember. It was something. Huh? Oh, IR Engine. So if you want to go join my IR Engine Half-Life 3 world, please do so. And in fact, let's go see the Half-Life 3 world right now. Do you guys want to go see my Half-Life 3 world, chat? Let's check it out right now. Right now. Let's just go check it out right now. Okay? Welcome to my Half-Life 3 world, where I've got a piece of media playing. This is Half-Life 3, everybody. Half-Life 3. It was the Apple employee didn't lie to us. This is Half-Life 3. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait for this. The Apple employee made this system, by the way. So, yeah, have a good time, everybody. Let's do a little bit of a screen share over here, just really quick. Let's just sign off, everyone, with an in-game screen share of a classic music video that I think we all enjoy. And we'll see you all sometime next week. I have no clue when, but when I'm back, we're going to have a good time, okay? Remember, show up in this, have fun, take care of yourselves, everyone. Have a good time. It was nice knowing you all, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everyone. Everyone dance. Everyone dance. Everyone dance. Everyone dance. Everyone dance. Everyone keep on dancing. Don't stop dancing. Bye, everyone. See you all next week. Keep on dancing, folks. Now, see you all next week.